Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for being here. Today we're gonna be filming this like daytime kind of glam, so I hope you guys enjoy it. And enough rambling, let's just get into this video, girl. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the brows since we're doing like a summer look, or that's what I'm trying to go for here. I'm gonna go with my Colourpop. There we go. Colourpop brow color pomade, whatever the hell you want to call it, because if I remember correctly, this pomade is waterproof and the color that I use is black and brown. These are actually really thick, so with the concealer right now I'm going to clean them up and just make them a little smaller. I have a new concealer for you guys. I know we're so over Colourpop, but that's a good concealer, by the way. Colourpop is a good concealer. I'm probably gonna repurchase it because you can never have enough concealers. But the new concealer that I have is by Maybelline. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's this Maybelline one. This is in the shade Light 10. Next, I'm going to take the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel Cream for extra dry skin, which is mine. If you have super dry skin, bitch, this is for you. I was getting dry patches like right here under my brow, like under my brow right here. I was getting dry patches of skin that were like flaking off. And then I was just like, okay, I can live with that, like whatever, you know, I would just kind of peel them off. And then I started to get them like here and here, and my makeup was just looking so, like, I was so shook. Like, my makeup was just horrible. They have the cream one and they have this one for extra dry skin, so just FYI, if you have oily skin, don't use this one, use the other one. The other one's like a cream, this one's like a gel cream. Let me show you guys, you see? It's kind of different. Moving on, I'm gonna go back in with the Maybelline concealer on my eyes to just prep them. Oh, that's a lot. And the thing about that I like about this one is that it's like, I wouldn't say it's like super full coverage, but it does the job. Yeah. I'm going to take my Jeffree Star Androgyny palette, and I'm going to take this beautiful orange right here. It's called Charm, and I'm just going to take it on a fluffy brush as well and use this as a transition color. I'm going to take this dark brownie color right here, which is called Dominatrix. If you can tell by the palette name, it's like all the shade names are like sexual or whatever. And I'm gonna just put this like on my outer V and a little in my like crease. And you can keep packing that brown until you reach the intensity that you like. I want to keep it very like soft. I guess this isn't really soft, but like not like a complete like a smoky eye, I guess. A little more subtle. So that's why I'm like really blending these colors together. So I'm going to take my concealer again and just do a half cut crease. Just listen closely when I say the words. I need your love now, but maybe we should really take it slow. And I'm gonna go into this yellow right here by Colourpop from the Yes Please palette, and just really dunk in there, and then put that over the base. I really kind of keep going back and forth and just really building that yellow up. Now going back in with this brush taking that brown again from the Jeffree Star palette. I'm gonna go back in here to going back into Charmed to try and kind of blend that out. Taking my yellow again. That's kind of it for the eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and do this one and apply some lashes, and I will be back. Okay, so I'm back and I have lashes on. I'm gonna go ahead and not moisturize. I'm gonna go ahead and prime my skin using the Nivea Men Sensitive Post Shave Balm. Thing that I'm most excited to talk to you guys about today is my new favorite holy grail foundation at the moment. This is the Lancôme Rénergie Lift Makeup. This has SPF 15, I'm sorry, not SPF 15, SPF 20, and it's lifting anti-wrinkle radiance for normal to dry skin. I'm dry, so I've noticed that me personally, I'm just not really into the mattes anymore now that I realize like I have dry skin. I want to look dewy and glowy, and this foundation, Lord, it's beautiful, like beautiful, and it's a medium to full coverage, so you can build it up. It's a little pricey, I'm not gonna lie. Daily, it's really kind of medium to full, well, medium coverage, buildable to full, I feel, because I don't really have a lot of like problem areas. I know that sounds like so vain, like oh my god I have perfect skin, but no, like I really just don't have like a lot of problem areas besides like I have dry skin, which is not really a problem, it's just like a skin type. I'm like so in love with this, like so in love with it. And I'm going to take this concealer again. This is the Maybelline concealer in the shade Light 10 or something like that. Point is, I'm using this Fenty Beauty contour stick, or the match sticks, or whatever. You guys know this is my favorite. And a little goes a long way. They are magnetic. So to contour my nose, I love using this small brush. This is the G41 brush from Morphe. Stippling brush, you guys already know. I'm working on that Contour 101 video because I think some people need to understand how this works. So I'm not gonna bake. I'm gonna just go ahead and take this Maybelline Fit Me powder in medium. Oh, sorry about that. I'm gonna take the light medium. The medium is more of like my summer shade probably. This one I feel is a little more closer to now, to like my right now. And I just kind of like go in setting, because it is concealer, so I do need to set it, but I don't want to set too much because I want to keep the luminosity of the foundation. Afterwards, I'll take like this big fluffy brush and just kind of go in a little bit, just to make sure kind of everything, and there's like no excess, and that like everything kind of got blended in. So I'm gonna take this pressed powder highlighter and bronzer. This is the Alexis Ren by Colourpop collab, and this is like a beautiful shade. It kind of reminds me of the MAC one that I'm out of currently, so this is like a good kind of alternative. This is honestly what I was probably using before I found, well, before I was gifted that MAC one, but we're just gonna go back into it. And I'm gonna take this Morphe PK14 brush. It's just like super fluffy, but it's kind of angled, and just kind of go in. This is cute. It's like a soft, subtle contour. If you know me, you know like I love that like deep put contour. Not today, honey. Not today. This is the shade Make Them Blush by Pretty Vulgar, I want to say. I'm just going to take kind of like an angled, smaller angled brush and go into it. But I've been using this badescu facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. And I'm gonna go ahead and actually use the same highlighter that's in this palette because it's actually like a really nice like little gold color. Using this same small little brush, I'm gonna take again this gold and I'm just gonna put this on the inner corner for a pop. Like, look at the difference, girl. And I'm gonna put this on like my brow bone as well. This is actually the mascara I've been using for a while. This is the Voluminous, sorry, can you guys read that? Voluminous Lash Paradise by L'Oreal. So I have 2 lipsticks that I could possibly use, and then 1 lip pencil that I'm always going to use. It's this NYX lip pencil. It's in the shade Brown, Ovio. And then I have this one. This one is by Estee Lauder. It's in the shade 140. The packaging is super fancy smancy, so I love the packaging. And this is the lipstick. There's our hair on it. This is a lipstick. It's very different from other lipstick shapes, but I still like it. Let me show you guys what it looks like. It's a really nice nude. This is the MAC Mini in the shade Velvet Teddy. This is a matte. This one is very good if you're like going out and you just need to bring like your lipstick. It's good. It's super small. So let me show you guys that one. They're kind of similar. This one's just matte. This one is not matte. Just a little bit darker, but still very cute. I think I'm gonna go with the Estee Lauder one. Alright guys, so that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching and staying tuned. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. As always, my subscribe button is right here. If you guys just tap on the screen, it lets you subscribe. You don't even have to scroll down. The only thing you have to scroll down for is all my social media and products listed below. Everything, of course, for my social media is at @elsie_beauty, and I will see you guys next time. This is by, oh my god, I always ruin these. I ruined it, look at that, oh god. And this is the first time I filled this is the Lancôme Rénergie Lift Makeup.